On the other side, Jeff Burton will show us just how
Woohoo!
it really is here at Bristol. Plus, Rick Allen and Steve Letarte from the booth. The Xfinity Series Playoffs are next, right here in USA.
Okay. Any particular reason? Okay. Cooperate with me. Had a interesting couple of days. I'm just looking to fucking relax this weekend and enjoy myself, if you don't mind. Hopefully I'm allowed to do that. And oh yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in this race. Originally I was going to be at this race. I'm sad that I'm not, but at the same time, at least I'm at home. I'm relaxing. Don't have to worry about traffic or anything tonight. Long rides on weird back mountain roads. It's just what we have to take to get to Bristol from my house. It's weird. Most racetracks, we just get on the highway and boom, we get there. Bristol, it's like you got to go through all these little small towns and back roads and all kinds of shit. And I haven't looked at the weather. Well, let's glance at it. I know the weather tonight is good, but the race tomorrow night has already been moved up an hour. There's supposed to be bad storms coming through tomorrow, and I just want to get a glance. Saturday. Might be racing to halfway tomorrow night if they get that far. But at least they moved the race up an hour tomorrow night, so that's good. I'm glad they made that decision. Also glad that I'm not going now. Woo! No getting stuck in the rain or a storm at Bristol. Which seems almost inevitable tomorrow night. You know, Tennessee is a beautiful state, but of all the NASCAR races I've been to, two places stick out in my mind for having the most douchebags, and that would be Atlanta and Bristol. But I love the track, so I'll be back, Bristol. Might get to go to Bristol twice next year. There's a spring race at Bristol that's not a dirt race, so maybe we'll hit the spring Bristol. I think that'd be fun to go to Bristol in the spring. I think that'd be fun. I think we'll probably do that. We'll put that on the itinerary.
12 drivers fighting for a championship, and it all starts right here in Tennessee, Bristol Motor Speedway. Dave,
Junior's racing
down there, who's already won on a short track, won at Richmond this year. Chandler Smith, what's his chances for tonight?
Rick, you called him young man. Well, at 21 years of age, Chandler Smith might not have a lot of life experience, but he's got a lot of good experience for these playoffs, including right here at Bristol, where in 4 tries in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, he's won once and never finished outside the top 10. And then when you think about the playoffs, last year, again in the Truck Series, went all the way to the Championship 4 in Phoenix. He's got the right kind of experience to kick things off tonight. Kim?
Well, Dave, it was a big week for Sam Mayer, who announced a contract renewal with Junior Motorsports, calling JRM home and saying the extension is a testament to the potential the team sees in him. So what is the potential here tonight? Well, after practice, there was a little concern. Sam told me the car needs quite a bit of work. He said it was about an 8th place car, but with the right adjustments, Dylan, it could be a top 5 car.
And Kim, Sheldon Creed is on a career-high 5-race top 10 streak. The key to that is something that sounds pretty obvious. They just started finishing races. Sheldon admitted to me a little bit ago that he's been in a situation a time or two this year where he just tried too hard, tried to get too much. But he told me also tonight the plan is
everybody wearing the Dale Jr. gloves for charity tonight.
At the end of this race, it may take them a little bit to get there from 21st, but don't be surprised, Marty, to see the 2-car on the move.
You know, Dylan, Cole Custer's in a very interesting position coming into this playoffs. He has been to the championship four twice and finished second in Phoenix both of those times. He has a lot of confidence in how much speed they have, though, especially tonight in the 00 car. Talked to his crew chief, Jonathan Toney, earlier this week, and he said, I don't know what it is, but there's something about Bristol and Cole's style that really fits what we do on the 00.
Cole's driving one of my favorite Kevin Harvick paint schemes tonight.
For us, can Cole Custer maybe surprise some people?
From looks like 2019.
In the first race of the playoffs for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It's called Thunder Valley.
Mobile One always has great schemes.
Here in Bristol.
And now, here to say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome.
Oh my God, it's Kevin Harvick.
NASCAR Cup Series Bristol winner, Kevin Harvick, and his daughter Piper.
God, Piper looks just like Delana.
All right, Bristol. Thank you for all the years. We appreciate everything. You ready, Piper? Let's get these cars started. Drivers, start your engines!
There's Junior. I'm not going to be able to be objective in this race at all.
Gave the racing world one of the greatest gifts of all time. He wanted to create the world's fastest half-mile racetrack. To do it, he put all this bacon in it, and he created magic. What we have seen at this racetrack has been so much fun. It's been exciting. We've seen fights. We've seen action. We've seen guys mad at each other. We've seen careers made here, and sometimes careers almost ended. This is an ultimate test of a driver and team and car, and we get to watch it all.
Jeff Burton fighting for his life at the top of that banking. Applebee's. Oh, and they're playing a Van Halen song, and I had to mute it. That's a shame. Go ahead and jump. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I don't know why I always sing in a jokey voice when I can actually sing. Might as well jump. Jump. There's a small rain cell in the area, very spotty. Nothing's going to stop the race or, cancel it or anything. That'll be tomorrow night. NASCAR moves the start up an hour tomorrow night, and they're probably still going to get grilled by the boomers. Why'd y'all let it rain? I like totals. It was announced today that Colleague Racing will be wasting a ride on Daniel Hemrick in the Cup Series next year. Congratulations on continuing to fail upwards. Well, hello, Ozzy. My cat loudly announces his presence after his nap in the attic. Ozzy, you really should wake up before you jump down and hurt yourself. Oh my God, they're showing a junior montage.
We don't run anymore this year, so I'll sit on my hands and hope the young boys can get some wins.
He is the fourth driver to win back-to-back titles.
titles in the NASCAR Busch Series. I thought I'd be a champion, but I didn't think I'd be a two-time champion. I'm really proud of what he's accomplished, and he's done a great job.
Well, it's been almost 20 years since Dale Earnhardt Jr. won in the Xfinity Series here at Bristol, but he is back behind the wheel tonight.
The Junior at the last minute announces he'll be in the Cup race tomorrow night to go for another weekend sweep at Bristol. I'm kidding.
300 cars are now rolling off of pit road. Let's talk to the guy who will start in the 15th position.
See if I remember how to do this. Rick, it's been a while. Hey, Junior, some guys in the booth, you got a copy?
I heard an echo.
Well, we don't get to see much in the Xfinity Series, just a couple races a year, so simple. Why Bristol?
Why not Bristol?
I heard you tell Burton earlier expectations. You'd love a top 10, top 15, but let's just talk about everything that's on the line. Playoff drivers. You own 4 other cars in the field. How do you manage all that as you're having some...
Junior always said he hesitated to run playoff races for that exact reason, but here he is. Couldn't pass up Bristol. And then he's running Homestead in a few weeks.
Well, you might be figuring out the switches, but I'm pretty confident you know what the pedals do, bud. It's going to be fun to watch, have fun, enjoy it. We're going to love cheering you on.
Y'all have fun and have a great show tonight. See you tomorrow.
That's right. See you tomorrow. We got to get him back up.
See you tomorrow. As long as it doesn't rain.
Tomorrow when he helps us call the night race here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And now he's having a little bit of fun behind the wheel. Let's go down to Dillon.
Rick, Jeff Burton is already behind the 8 ball after a practice crash, has them utilizing their backup car. This car is set up for Darlington, and it's not as easy as making just a couple small changes to get it ready for Bristol tonight.
Damn, 7 of y'all here on a Friday night. Are you like me? You don't have any wives? Dude, it was like not even. It was like barely 80 degrees today in North Carolina, and it was breezy and not humid. I was like, oh man, fall, is that you?
Well, Bristol kicks off the first playoff appearance by Big Machine Racing and driver Parker Kligerman. So what does the team think their strength is headed into this round? Parker told me ever since Daytona in August, they have treated every single race like a playoff race. More importantly, like a playoff cutoff race. So they really don't have to change anything. They've been in this pressure cooker for the last month. They don't have to ratchet things up or adjust their thought process like the other playoff teams do. They just have to keep doing what they've been doing. Dave, they roll off up from the 13th position.
Kim, John Hunter Nemechek had to deflect a lot of, hey, you're the favorite talk this week from the media. But he is. He's won 6 times this year. He's got more playoff points than anybody. But he talked about it in pre-race. He's just got to focus on what they have been doing, which is winning, which is executing. And if they do that, they'll be fine. Think about the qualifying run today. 3rd, not on the pole. 3rd, good, up front. Great place to start from, but he didn't need to push it, doesn't need to risk. Going to start from there and see where the day takes him, Marty.
Boy, Dave, the opposite end of the story on that category is the man who battled for the regular season title with John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Hill, who will start 26th today. Talked with Andy Swedish, crew chief, before the race started, and he said, listen, in race trim, I felt honestly like we had a top 3 car, but as soon as we went to qualifying trim, we were shocked at how much speed we lost. Austin Hill is going to be the show tonight, Rick. Can he get up from 26 to the front this evening? Going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah, and surprisingly, he's not the furthest back as far as playoff drivers and where they're starting. Burton starts at the end of the field because of having to go to a backup. So take a look at the starting grid. The first 3 rows are all playoff drivers. Custer, Berry, Nemechek, Smith, Hemrick, and Sammy Smith.
Row 5, you see Justin Allgaier. He's led over 1,000 laps here at Bristol. He has to have this one circled as a great place to start the playoffs. His teammate, Sam Mayer, row 6, Parker Kligerman, row 7, and then you see Riley Herbst and the 11 of Derek Krause both have to go to the rear.
Of course, Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting there in row 8 as well. Sheldon Creed, another one of the playoff drivers. They're in row 11, as where as we saw Austin Hill. He starts in the 26th position. And then all the way in the back there is Jeff Burton, starting at the back of the field because of the backup car.
I mean, the challenge of starting that far back is no matter how good his car is, the leader's going to be coming and coming very quickly. When you're stuck in traffic, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, they only got 3 laps of practice before they had that failure and cut a right front tire. So on top of a backup car with no time on it, they got essentially no time on the track. They don't even know what to change to the car to make it better.
It'll be fun with State Water Heaters, a Tennessee company here.
Water heaters. At least they don't say hot water heaters.
He starts a shotgun on the field, so it will be interesting to see how he is able to negotiate.
Or the old George Carlin joke about hot water heaters.
The first race of the playoffs for the Xfinity Series.
Guys, I'm tired and delirious. This might not be my best stream.
With 2,049 points, all the points were reset to 2,000. Then
Unless Junior gives me something to yell about.
All the way down to Parker,
or somebody fucks with him and gives me something to yell about.
At the bottom of the list. So everyone fighting for every position on the racetrack. But it's time for the playoffs to get underway for the Xfinity Series. Cole Custer.
Hey, Brandon Jones will be back in the 9 car for JRM next year. Boy, everybody continues to fail upwards. Brandon Jones, Daniel Hemrick, green flag. Good clean start here. Custer out front, Hemrick into second. I should know Chandler Smith, sorry. I saw a calling car. As if Hemrick could run second. Actually, he was good at running second in the past. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They're 3 wide right there. Right in front of Junior. Can you guys chill for a second? Oh, yeah, Trevor Bain's in this race.
I love that decision by Sam Mayer, though. Everybody said they just want to have a smooth start to the playoffs. Well, how do you do that? By making some calmer decisions, not pushing every position.
Sammy Smith in the 18 to the inside of Josh Berry. Berry's falling back. After starting on the front row, he is already back to 5th.
Yeah, you can see they're lined up. They see him up there. You see Algar. He is not going to want to give him an opportunity to get back on the bottom.
These are all teammates right here.
Here's what happened. Here's what got Josh Berry on the outside.
Nemechek got him loose on lap 1.
With John Hunter underneath him. Did a great job of saving that car.
Brandon Jones in the 9 goes by, as does Allgaier in the 7.
Whoa, the 39 just gave Hemrick a shot.
Got into the back of the 10 there of Daniel Hemrick.
And he's still getting in the back of him.
Much patience there, Steve.
Well, everyone doesn't have them, and they're going to, you might have started with patience, but they're going to slowly dwindle as we work our way into this 300-lap race.
They'll test those patience. Trevor Bain in the 19, we just saw him back there.
You can see how everybody's just locked on the bottom of the racetrack. That bottom groove, you can see how dark it is. And that's where the grip is right now. But as this race moves on, because of things like this with the 39 of Sieg out of the groove, that will eventually start laying rubber down on the racetrack and allow you to run that outside lane.
I love how loose a lot of these guys look right now. And Alan stole the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say, if there's grip on the bottom, why is everybody getting loose?
Sieg with Parker Kligerman behind him. There, Allgaier got right up to the back bumper of Brandon Jones up the racetrack Brandon way. Drivers with the purple lines underneath, they are all playoff drivers on our scoring pylon.
Yeah, and they have the same, they're purple splitters, purple spoilers on the racetrack.
I'm wondering what the Cup race will be like here tomorrow night. Last year's Cup race was a mixed bag of this isn't as good as years past, but it's also entertaining, mainly because there was a lot of tire problems. Is tomorrow night's race going to be a snoozer? Or is it going to be like mini Dover? Because Dover this year and last year I thought were good races. I feel like now, the way the current Cup car races, this Bristol has the most in common with Dover than any other track. Oh no, Hemrick's out of the top 10 and cuts across the nose of Mayer. Hemrick's doing a good job of getting in the way. You know you're slow when the 39's running you over.
I think that was well done by Sam. He just gave him a little touch like, hey, man, that was a little closer than expected. Then he showed him the car.
Look at Junior trying to set up a pass on Jeremy Clements and Daniel Hemrick.
Aggressive in my blocking.
Door to door still for position.
But you can see the confidence starting to build.
Yeah, Junior made the pass on Clements, and now he's right behind this battle of Mayer and Hemrick. Hopefully he can get to Hemrick. Nah, Hemrick shut the door. He let Mayer go quick and shut the door.
And Sam Mayer making very
Junior is 12th, and Hemrick is so loose.
Don't overwork themselves, meaning don't put themselves in a situation with unnecessary risk. That is the goal for tonight.
And Junior's making a pass.
88, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh, come on, Hemrick, let it go. Oh, Junior! Loose. Junior, oh my God. Junior almost wrecked. He got loose under the 10. Cut us a fucking break, man. We're faster.
A new spotter. So Joey Meyer on the roof. He's always used TJ Majors, but when we talk about it's a playoff race, Dale says, you know what? I'm going to leave TJ with Josh Berry, which is who he normally spots for on Saturday. And here's the 88. Just
I thought Junior was done on lap 17.
51 tries to kind of give him space.
Wake up, Junior.
And Junior
Battle for
did
third,
exactly
Sammy
the right thing
Smith,
there.
Chandler
Got in the
Smith.
throttle, the back end
No
got
relation.
Started to make contact and just quit the fight. You know, said, hey, I'm not going to wreck you. I'm not going to cause you a problem.
Chandler Smith on the outside, Sammy Smith on the inside. No relation.
I said that already. Quit stream sniping me, Rick Allen.
The outside, the 7 jumped up to the outside.
Riding on with the Toyota onboard.
Custer's almost got a 2-second lead.
Now the 7 back to the bottom, and instantly the leaders have already caught the back of the field in lap traffic. These guys will be in lap traffic shortly. Marty.
And Steve, you saw him make that move. Justin Allgaier, he went back to the bottom, as we're seeing right here as we ride on board there. Eddie DeHaan is the reason he made that move. That's Justin Allgaier's father. And he said it looks like the middle lane has a little bit of grip in 1 and 2 if you want to try it. He tried it for 1 lap, and then Jeff immediately went right back to the bottom.
Yeah, you're going to have to try it at some point. They all know eventually that groove could potentially move to the top.
Custer is in lap traffic. That 2-second lead's probably about to really shrink.
Well, Cole Custer wants to know because he's up front and he's caught the back of the pack. Starting to put cars a lap down. Cole Custer out front here at Bristol.
Our first Dale Jr. heart attack of the night is done. Gotta love with you. I really didn't feel like streaming because I'm tired and nobody watches or talks anyway. But I'm here. I'm pretty tired though. I'd rather be taking a nap before I attempt to play online with my friends later. Damn, I'm tired.
Season premiere.
All right, get back to the race.
Fans, make sure to download
Getting
the
anxious
official
here.
app of NASCAR.
When I can't see Junior, I'm getting anxious.
As well as a radio broadcast. Search NASCAR in your app store.
Remember when Junior should have won Richmond a few years ago and Xfinity and that stupid caution came out?
It's Cole Custer, all 31 laps. He has been leading the pack. John Hunter Nemechek.
Custer's lost about half a second on his
Chandler
lead.
Smith all in the top 5. And as Brandon Jones, Trevor Bain is running up in the 7th position. Josh Berry, Ryan Sieg, and Mayer is the top 10.
There's 5th, 6th, and 7th right there. Chandler Smith, you just mentioned, Rick. Brandon Jones and Trevor Bain in that 19. Custer continues the lead. He's starting to catch some playoff cars. A couple cars in front of him is Burton. Marty.
So, Steve, can Bristol be frustrating? Well, Austin Hill caught and eventually passed his teammate Sheldon Creed, but he rode behind him for like 15 laps. What did Hill think about that? Listen to the radio.
It sounded rational to be so early in the race.
Can be frustrating. I think what it really made that worse is because Steve just talked about it. Cole Custer is coming very quick. Austin Hill now 11 seconds behind the leader. When you're turning 16-second laps, it's easy to go down a lap here at Bristol, and that's what they were worried about.
Yeah, it happens quickly here, Marty, and spent some time with Austin Hill this week, and he was talking about how vocal he is driving the race car.
Our drive off
There's a
now
great
is good.
example.
It has been the last 10. Looks like we see just a touch more turn at the 3/4 mark, but it's split hairs. It's not much.
And 21's really bad.
Splitting hairs. We're set up here at Bristol. You're right on the edge.
Bad by their standards, anyway.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to stay in front of Allgaier. Allgaier's so good at this racetrack. Doesn't have a lot to show.
Custer's lead shot up to 2.5 seconds here.
Really, really nice. He's patient around the bottom when he has
78's getting in everybody's way. Who's in the 78?
trying to move up. Well, he'll get maybe one.
Is that Alfredo? Yeah, it is Alfredo.
A lot of traffic, and he'll move up.
Slow pasta tonight.
Like, I think he's not so
It's odd to see the 78 be that slow. They're usually, overachievers.
first guys to find that extra grip when it finally opens.
They're lapped down already here. And getting in the fucking way.
That guy right there has led so many laps here, had so many chances to win, and found a way to do it yet, but he...
When Allgaier was able to win here, so very surprising as we have the Clive Barker on board. John Hunter Nemechek looking back on that 7 of Allgaier. Kim.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. currently running into
Still behind Hemrick's slow ass.
during 3 races. The goal was top 15, top 10 would be an absolute great day for them. But how was he feeling before qualifying? Well, he told me he was more nervous before qualifying than he was for his first ever Cup race.
Allgaier for second. He doesn't get too loose on the bottom here.
On the cake, Dave.
Kim, just in front of him, Daniel Hemrick. The only thing he had really to be nervous about this
Takes the
weekend
spot.
was a brand new setup on all of the college racing cars. In fact, he told me that they went through the simulation several times with several different drivers, and one of the crew chiefs told me they even tried to talk each other out of this setup because it was so radical compared to what they had done here last year. So far, he's going backwards. The 16 of Chandler Smith kind of neutral right now. If it comes in later, it's going to be a great accomplishment. Right now, there's a little concern.
Allgaier has the second spot from John Hunter Nemechek, so we'll see if Allgaier can close the gap now to Custer.
And you see the left rear tire, the yellow Goodyear is gone. Junior kind of slipped into him a minute ago, but you wonder if there's not a little bit of that quarter panel bent in. A lot of things that are different here at Bristol. One thing is just all that banking. So much more load, and the car travels more. Just the back of the car is going to travel a little
Look at Brandon Jones.
behind to see if it has any more issue with
Day after his extension got announced, up to 4th. And there's Anthony Alfredo getting the fucking way again. Jesus, man. Alfredo was a weapon here tonight. Jeb Burton's last car on the lead lap. Playoff implications.
And it's getting aggressive. You can see right here, Jeb Burton in 23rd has done a great job. He's gotten 15 spots in this backup car. But Cole Custer, he is right there.
Custer's
behind the
pace
lead.
is unbelievable.
This is when patience.
I know the back half of the Xfinity field is much slower than the car Custer's driving, but he's already lapped up to 23rd.
Space here. This is where you got to be careful not to get too aggressive.
Cole Custer all the way to the back bumper of Jeb Burton. Jeb could
Gonna be
the
tough
first
to stop
playoff
Custer
driver to
tonight.
go a lap down to Cole Custer.
And this is where the team has to help Jeb as well, because he's thinking this is his whole race probably with that 0-0 behind.
Lead went from 3.5 to 2.7 here, courtesy of Jeb Burton.
Let's not make this a bigger issue. Even if we lose a lap, it's okay. There's 36 laps to go. We'll continue. Maybe we'll get a cycle of yellows, free passes. I mean, you can't panic just because this looks pretty inevitable as good as this 0-0 is.
Yeah, you see what Cole Custer did right there, Steve. He used all the racetrack in the middle of the corner. And that's when you start to see the top come in. He drove in the corner, went up the track, and then turned down and ran off the bottom, and he made it work for that pass. And that tells me, Dylan, that The track is getting ready to change.
And so for Jeff Burton, I had a conversation with him today. He talked about the first time he was in the playoffs a couple of years ago when he pushed too hard and wrecked at Las Vegas, missed the next round because of the points that cost him. He said that was a lesson to me in just taking what the race gives me, and oftentimes that's enough. So to your guys' point, they're not too worried right now. They know there's going to be some calamity and maybe some attrition later. Just ride right now and do what they can to stay on the racetrack tonight.
Who's the 78 getting in the way of now? Josh Berry's falling to 12th. That's an unexpected slide. Damn, that's 6 cars in the way.
Very tight. As we see that 24 of Connor Kozak just in front of these 2 playoff drivers fighting for position.
Maybe that's why Hemrick gained ground on Berry there. This lap traffic's killing everybody.
Been out front 54 laps already here at Bristol.
Somebody might want to check Custer's car post-race. Maybe he's got that old Majeski setup going on here. And I'm surprised. How did Derek Krause get lapped so early? That 11's better than that. There's Junior and Hemrick again. Hemrick loose off the corner. Junior's got a look in there now. Should have made this pass forever ago, but that raindrops I saw on Junior's on board. Now Junior makes the pass. No problem there. And Junior passed Josh Berry. Junior's 11th. I didn't even see how he passed Berry. Better not rain on Bristol tomorrow night. I'm trying to get an NFL Sunday without having to watch 2 screens at once to keep up with NASCAR. Whoa, that 45 got loose. Is that Jeffrey? Holy cow. There's Jeffrey in 44. I can't remember. So irrelevant, I can't remember. Junior's knocking on the... Junior's going to be top 10 by the end of stage 1. He's really good at saving tires. He gives up so much early in a run, and it'll drive you crazy. But if a race goes green a long ways, he's pretty good. One of the best. And Trevor Bain's got speed. And Jeffrey is in the 45.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. Still up front is Cole Custer in setting a blazing pace. He is...
Custer trying to break the race record. Even with stage cautions.
He'll be catching up to Creed, the next one on the lead lap as far as playoff drivers. And so he has put all the way to the 19th position, a lap down.
Austin Hill is almost tail end of the lead lap.
Efficient around the bottom manner. We see cars kind of trying the top, some by choice, some kind of getting forced there, but the double zero, you see right there, wraps right around that yellow line, nice through the middle of the corner.
What's the etiquette here when the leader comes up behind you? Are you giving him the low line?
It's not like old school Bristol where it's like give the leader the low line. Now it just they're everywhere. Brandon Jones passing John Hunter Nemechek under green. What have these JRM cars got tonight? Not enough for Custer, but they've got something here.
Remember, a crew chief change at
Because look how good the 7 and the 9 are, and Junior is in the top 10 now.
And Allgaier's former crew chief Jason Burdett, now the crew chief on the 9. And I say that because Brandon Jones up to 3rd, one of the best cars on the racetrack. Dave, what does Brandon Jones think of his car?
Well, Steve, after starting 8th, he's got to be pretty happy with it now. When I talked to Jason Burdett about this track and your chances to be an upset guy to the playoff drivers, he said, we really didn't have this one circled. Most of the ovals that the playoffs go to are very good for Jones in past history and not bad for Junior Motorsports. So they knew they were going to be good here. They knew this was the only track they'd be good at. Right now, he's moved his way up to 3rd.
When you say the word moved his way up, we're starting to see a lot of guys move their lineup, too.
Yeah, the track's starting to be good up there. You just got to get committed to it. You're afraid to, though. If you're the 2 right here of Sheldon Creed, it's one thing to, put somebody in the back to go way up the racetrack and hope it sticks. It's a whole other thing for a guy trying to make the playoffs, next round of the playoffs, to take that risk. But you see, his car, he just doesn't trust it. He can't just sail it down in the corner the way you need to.
Dylan.
And this groove not coming in until right about now kind of hurts these guys that are deeper in the pack. Sheldon's somebody that thrives in being able to move around with some of the...
Old Dale Jr. and Trevor Bain well up in the top 10. These relics from the past.
You're better than the 21 car, so we got to run him down and try and make something happen, but the 21's gotten away from him now.
Yeah, the 21 has gotten away a little bit from Sheldon. Sheldon currently in 19th, and now, unfortunately, not the first car one lap down, which is going to make this challenge even tougher for the 2. So the driver that I think has been committed to the top the most is Jeff Burton. Once he went a lap down, he started to surge, and he has been consistently one of the top 3 or 4 fastest cars on the racetrack, even back in 21st. So, Jeff, taking on board, you have to give up the entry, right? That's not really where the top works the best. It's from here, middle off.
Yeah, but what you have to be able to do, though, Steve, on the top, you got to be able to sail it down in there. See how he actually makes a little bit of ground on the 92 car? The 21 and the 8, they have gotten there as well. They saw Jeff Burton, spotter saw it, said, hey, this is working on the top.
Man, Josh Berry might be tailing the lead lap here at the end of the stage. What a fall.
You're in the throttle, and you can stay in the throttle wide open without having to turn the steering wheel as much, and that helps straightaway speed, Marty.
Kind of odd. Josh Berry's had such an off year, and it's just so strange that it happened when he got his cup deal for next year.
They're almost 16 seconds behind the leader, and he's right behind them right now. This stage in very critical for both of these cars, both struggling with the handling.
At this point, they almost want to work together because Cole Custer has to get through those 4 lap cars. So I know we shouldn't like each other if I'm Josh Berry or Austin Hill, but this is a good idea. We have to realize we can both survive this first stage on the lead lap. If we start beating and banging and get side by side, we can both go a lap down.
That's right, 5 to go with 4 cars in between them and the leader.
Coming up on 4 to go now. As we see Parker Kligerman, he's running inside the top 10.
And that's worth pointing out, right? Parker Kligerman, it was all about stage points to make it into these playoffs. He was always right on the fringe, and here he is well inside the top 10. And a big chunk in front of the 8, the 20.
Hell, I think Parker's overachieving here.
We're more favored to advance, and now you see he's right on the rear bumper of a Joe Gibbs racing car and Sammy Smith. Well, now he's actually in contact with the bumper.
Kligerman bumping every point matters to the 48 car. They barely squeaked in. They would love to make it to the round of 8. 3 to go in the stage. He's up to 6th.
Saw the 66 slow on the track. Timmy Hill was headed to pit road. 3 wide as Cole
Custer 3 wide with lap cars with a 2.5 lead on Allgaier. Jeffrey Earnhardt fighting for his life here. Last car on the lead lap. 1 to go. Jeffrey racing clean. Ain't got the car. Ain't got the handling. Jeffrey giving the bumper. Cole Custer wins stage 1 in the first ever caution-free stage at Bristol in the Xfinity Series. Here comes Junior around the outside. Junior going to steal a spot from Sammy Smith. Ha-ha. Way to go, Junior. 9th place. I'll take it. You took a point from one of your rival organizations, and you're up in the top 10.
You just stole a point from Sammy Smith. That's pretty good if you're a car owner.
And he was
Burton's right. The more the top came in, the better Junior got. He made that pass on Sammy Smith look easy from the top.
Someone used those multiple lines to get by Cole Custer. He's been dominant. 86 laps out front and wins stage 1.
Don't mind me. I'll just be here talking to myself again.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Credit One Bank, a credit card company. Everyone lined up behind Cole Custer. They'll open pit road here momentarily. And on to pit road they come.
Long, remember,
Wait a
we run
minute.
both straight
The
away.
Rock is on
Almost an
SmackDown?
entire lane. Very easy to lose track of your speed being on pit road that long. Kim.
And let's follow the stops of some of our playoff drivers. Top of your screen, Sam Mayer. He was reporting tight center. Just
Oh, damn, The Rock is on SmackDown.
Definitely need help with the balance. He told his team in the middle. Parker Kligerman saying, I just had a vibration on the right rear under braking, but it went away late in the run. A little confusing, he said. I'm not loose on entry, though. They will make a chassis adjustment. You're seeing right there as they change 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Snuggle fuel. Sammy Smith at the bottom. He just needed help. Center exit.
Come on, 88 team. Get him in and out.
Nemechek said his car was loose or tight, depending on where he ran, and a lot of other stuff. They're going to make a small adjustment here, mostly to the loose side, Marty.
Flawless stage for Cole Custer, led every lap. He said the car fired off 3 and kind of stayed that way. And then he told Jonathan Toney, but
Custer, Allgaier, Jones, Nemechek, and Dale Jr. Dale Jr. top 5 now, 5th place. Good job, 88 team. I'll be damned. 4 spots for Junior. That's cool. I'm already seeing the boomers. Is NASCAR going to show the opening ceremonies on the broadcast tomorrow? Because if not, I won't be watching. Because they're not going to show the national anthem or anything. They're just going to come straight on the air at 6:30 and start the race. I won't be watching. You show that anthem, boy. It's like, good grief, dude. Relax. I think my game plan for Sunday, not that anybody will watch or give a shit, just like they're not watching now, I'll stream Packers-Falcons at 1, and I'll stream the Dolphins-Patriots night game. Because I don't have much faith that Zach Wilson can handle the Dallas Cowboys defense. Maybe I'll be wrong.
Tomorrow, West Lafayette, Indiana, sold out. Ross Ade Stadium will be ready to rock as the 2-0 Syracuse Orange visit the 1-1 Purdue Boilermakers. It's Big Ten Saturday night on NBC and Peacock coverage at 7 p.m. Eastern. Dale Earnhardt Jr. again coming.
Dale Jr. top 5, baby.
A restart about to get underway.
I was going to dial up my old buddy Junior on the radio, but I think he's so excited he'd key the mic and he'd give us a play-by-play of all 75 laps or 85 laps. And I don't want to mess up his twos here, so I mean he's up to 5th. There's a little bit of pressure here. I don't want to mess him up.
He's happy that outside line came in, got a good pit stop. Things are looking up. Little strategy happening here, Steve, with the 27 of Jeff Burton. With 77 to go, they're going to drop the green with 75 to go. He stayed out. He did not hit to get the wave around to try to get back in the lead lap here.
I mean, the problem is the 0-0 lap so far up, to your point, that Jeff's opportunity.
Is Custer going to get another insurmountable lead?
I like the gamble. Look, how does a 27 advance out of this round? He told us this week we have to be super efficient. They've already had an issue. They're in a backup car. So now we have to kind of, be aggressive, do something different, and try to get a little bit lucky and get back on the lead lap. Let's listen into the 88 radio.
How did the balance adjust when you went to the high side there, bud? I loved it. Felt good up there. 10-4.
Junior said he loves the outside.
Felt good up there. Jason Stockert helping Junior out on top of the pit box tonight. So now it's Custer and Allgaier making up row 1. Custer has chosen that high line.
Custer, Allgaier, Nemechek, Jones, Trevor Bain, and Dale Jr. That feels good to say. Outside got a great launch. Junior really didn't, but that outside's rolling. He'll be good through the center of the corner here, I think. Maybe not. A little loose.
Good launch there as he's out front now. Brandon
Custer well out front. Oh, Allgaier, don't. Don't sabotage the team with the boss man right behind you. Fuck. I freaked out because he's right in front of Junior when he busted his ass. Yeah, great save. Let's not do that again. Look at Junebug. Get to the outside. Fuck you, Allgaier. Yeah, give that 7 plenty of room, Junior. Look out. The 9's got a tire rub. Junior got really loose off of 2, lost some ground. Gets to the bottom in front of the 20. So Junior gains a spot out of this. I'm worried that 9's going to blow a tire right in front of Dale Jr. and Allgaier and take them all out. Run the bottom in case the 9 blows a tire, please. Because he's going to whip it around and go straight to the top. I'd stay on the bottom while the 9's got that tire rub.
Dale Jr.'s like, hey, guys. Early in the race.
Junior really racing hard to stay in front of Nemechek.
Beating and banging as Jones still with a little bit of smoke coming out of the 9, but the 7 looks like he might have a little bit of right front damage too, Marty.
God, dude, that 9's tire is rubbing so bad when he runs. The higher up he runs, the more it smokes.
Could that mean low air pressure in those brand new tires and surprise Justin Allgaier when they hit the splitter so hard going into the corner?
Making me nervous.
That's exactly right, Marty. Basically, the front tires are cold. And
oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. He got so loose off before, I thought for sure the tire went. Oh, we got to get around this fucking 9 car. Let the 88 go, please. Let the 88 go. Please let the 88 go.
So kind of treating it as business as usual. Right now, the car's still underneath him.
Junior drove away from Nemechek.
That's a tough decision, Steve, for a crew chief, a spotter. Smoke coming off the left rear. It's one thing to say, hey, we need to pit here. It's a whole other thing to pit on the green at Bristol. Your night may be over if you do decide to pit. Of course, your night might be over if you blow the left rear tire as well.
Just let your boss man go. You're going to blow a tire, you fuck. Junior going for 3rd around the outside. Please clear this fucking 9. I don't like racing around this idiot. There we go. 3rd place, Dale Jr. Big stack up on the front stretch with Mayer and Hill and a lap car.
21 of Hill getting around the lap car.
Only 20 cars on the lead lap right now. Marty.
Austin Hill now up to there with Parker Kleckerman trying to get 10th as well. So they came down pit road, Steve, and we've talked about how good this 21 pit crew is and how good they've been all year long. They gained him 5 spots on that first stop. Always makes the day a little bit easier.
Allgaier pressuring Custer for the lead. I didn't think Custer was going to get pressured at all based on the way the first stage went.
You're kind of back up in the mix with that gain on pit road. On the top of the screen, you see the battle for the lead. The 00 is really committed to the top. Jeff trying to figure it out, see where his car is up there, probably assuming that's what he's going to have late in this race, while the 7 very committed to the bottom.
Yeah, and on the bottom of the screen, you can see the 48 of Parker. Oh, Sieg with an issue. But Parker Kleckerman was trying to make the top work, wasn't having a lot of success, and kind of holding everybody up on the top, and the bottom is coming on him, and now a lead change potentially down the back.
Go, Allgaier.
Side by side for the
Take Custer out and take yourself out, so then Junior will have a better chance to win. Who am I kidding if that happens? We all know Nemechek wins. Slider there off of 4. Custer with the crossover.
Bristol here in 2023.
So Custer ran that whole first run on the bottom. Just got the lead.
Oh, Custer packs there on the left rear. Gets the 7 up the track.
See if he can get the lead back.
Junior's coming.
Not giving up that position yet as he hugs the bottom of the racetrack. And now
These guys ain't going to have anything. I think Junior's going to win the stage. I think if it goes green, Dale Jr. wins the stage. He'll have more tire left than these two. Look how hard they're racing. Oh, Custer loose.
Great car right now. Watch how far he drives into the corner on that top lane.
Junior went to running the bottom here to run these guys down.
racetrack now is Allgaier. Still hasn't committed to the high side yet, but not on the bottom. Look,
You know, the last couple of times Dale Jr. ran Xfinity, he ran between 10th and 15th. The Richmond race and the Martinsville race. So my expectations were low coming into this. If he's going to take this fucking lead here and stress me out tonight, I swear to God.
Now he's going to chase it up to the top, but look how good this car gets through the middle of the corner, Jeff. Really has a nice amount of turn.
Allgaier finally wins the battle for the lead right as Dale Jr. catches him.
Trying to get it underneath Custer. And you can roll the middle so much better on the bottom, but this is why it's hard to make the pass. See right there, the 88 just rolls, but now the 00 stands in the gas and just beats you down the straightaway.
two-time champion of the sport. Dale Earnhardt Jr. fighting for second right now with Cole Custer as Justin Allgaier out in front.
And you have to know Dale Jr.
Don't push too hard, Junior. You know how hard it is to make that pass on the bottom. And the 9's caught back up to us.
There's doubt. There's questions. There's nerves. To be running in the top 5 the way he is right now has got to make you feel good. It'll be interesting to see as his confidence builds through this race. Can he win this thing?
And I'm sure he's becoming more and more confident as he runs up here in the 3rd spot. Was just challenging for 2nd. But now he's got a little pressure from behind. Here comes Brandon Jones, John Hunter Nemechek. They also are coming into the picture as the top 3 have got into lap traffic.
And this is the racecraft that Dale talked about. Now look, his resume and his internal encyclopedia on racecraft is enormous compared to the rest of these guys. But he hasn't opened those books in a few weeks, a few months, a few years. So he has to kind of dust off all those things that he remembers about getting through traffic.
So free up top, he said.
Junior says getting free up top. 9's running him down pretty good. Now he switches it up and gives the 9 the bottom. The tie rub is long gone on the 9. Wonder why the 9 fell off there for a little while. Now he's like back to speed, or is Junior just falling off? Hard to tell. I was just worried the 9 was going to blow a tire right in front of him. Now Junior's doing all he can to hang on to 3rd. Meanwhile, Allgaier's pulling away from Custer. It's fucking hot in here. Oh, I do say it's hot. Now Junior moved back up to the top. His car don't look as loose. He said it was freer up top, but hell, he's been pretty steady these last couple laps. If anything, Custer's slowing him down. But as long as Custer runs that top, it's hard to make that pass on the bottom. I know it is. Allgaier's lead is growing even bigger. Junior moves to the bottom against the 9 the top. I don't know about that. They cut away from it. Because Austin Hill and Sam Mayer and Kligerman are about to kill each other. And Sieg is in this battle as well. Let's not discount Sieg. Lead lap running with all these guys. What a clusterfuck back here with Bain, Creed, Chandler Smith, Mayer, Sieg, Austin Hill, Kligerman. Feels like they've passed that 35 car about 50 fucking times this run already. I think Junior laid over and let the 9 go. Well, maybe not. They're racing pretty hard side by side. I don't like being on the bottom, though. Car don't handle good down there. Now the 9 clears him. For third.
You're watching the NASCAR Xfinity Series Playoffs. The Food City.
Can't believe how clean this race has been. We had a caution-free stage 1, and we're real deep into 2 here, and no cautions in this. Saw the 51 just pit under green, though. Clements.
On the bottom of your screen, you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. He has fallen a spot back to 4th as
Junior, just stay with the top. I'm begging you.
It's easy to see Dale Jr.'s hands in the car, as well as quite a few other drivers.
That's right, Rick. Dale Earnhardt Jr. running those iconic skeleton gloves that we know he loves, but he's not the only driver wearing them tonight. You see on the onboards for other drivers with those Dale Jr. inspired skeleton gloves, and it's all for a good cause. The Driven to Give glove program. Each pair of these exact race use gloves you're seeing will be signed by both Dale Jr. and the driver who wore them, and then they'll be auctioned off to raise awareness and funds for the Dale and Amy Earnhardt Fund at Nationwide Children's Hospital. A great cause, and you have to think that with as good as it's running tonight, Dale's gloves are going to go for a pretty penny.
Most definitely. And when you mentioned Dale and quite a few of the other Xfinity drivers, there's 63 of the Cup Series and Xfinity Series drivers that are wearing the gloves and are going to do what you just said. They'll be autographed by those drivers as well as Dale Earnhardt Jr., and then they will go up for auction.
Good God. 3 wide lap cars, fuck's sake. And this fucking 08 just cut Junior's nuts off. Thanks. Fucking prick.
Coming into the picture now as well, as he'll be fighting for that 4th spot that Junior's holding on to now. And on the bottom,
Where the hell was in the 08?
Points are all that Custer, all having a decent day and kind of up there high enough and starting with enough points. But Creed, Burton, Hemrick, the guys below the cut line are still only 5 or 6 points below. I mean, everyone is still right in touch.
Steve, to your point about those playoff points and how big of a gap that John Hunter Nemechek has coming into the race.
John Hunter Nemechek.
The risk that this team has to take, both the driver and the crew chief calling strategy. That's how Ben Bayshore put it to me. Later on, we may have to take bigger risks with the passes that John Hunter makes or the way that I call strategy. But for now, we just minimize mistakes and take fewer risks, and that's a good way to let them down, Marty.
Dave a little further ahead. Cole Custer's in second, but he was dominant in stage 1 when he was running the bottom. Why is he committed to the top?
Why did Brandon Jones pick tonight to become elite? The top is well good. Look how dark that outer line is.
So why would the top, Steve, be better on the tires?
Well, I think it's different for each racetrack. Sometimes
It makes sense to me that the top's better on tires here because everybody looks loose as shit trying to run the bottom and make it work on the bottom. That's why I was begging Junior, just stay up top, dude. No matter what.
You run a little bit straighter, and that must be Cole's theory that he's just not, working the right side tires as hard.
I think Kligerman just hit the wall off of 2. Or he's slow. He's coming to the pits. Green flag pit stop for a playoff driver, Parker Kligerman.
Yeah, look, you can see the brakes are on fire. That looks looks to me like a loose hub. What happens is when the hub comes loose, it kind of
48 green flag pit stop.
Wheel bearing. There you go. When the hub burns
Implications. Fucking Jeffrey Earnhardt and Klickerman having, not Jeffrey Earnhardt, Jeb Burton and Parker Klickerman are having bad races.
He really isn't. It's just the rotor is going back and forth on the hub, hitting the brake pads like he's stepping on the brakes.
Told the 48 go to the garage.
Oh man, this is just one of those unforced errors that you know, we see it every time the playoffs. Crazy things happen for the 48 team. This mechanical issue is going to be a big shot in the points. They're going to lose a ton of points. So many cars still out there running.
Steve, it's a great example of this racetrack.
Why was that garage entrance so crowded there?
Driver, the car. You know, this is the problem that you see here. You don't see it many other racetracks. Just so much load,
and you just can't really prepare for it.
Just a week ago when Parker Klickerman raced his way into the playoffs, they had a new car for Kansas and was excited to be a part of the playoffs. And now, race number 1, they have an issue behind the wall and hood up already.
Oh, wreck.
48 is around, and so the caution has come out.
Joe Graff Jr. spun right in front of the leaders.
So the 25-year-old out of New Jersey
Backed in the wall a bit. And we have a caution.
Second caution. He was 26th.
Late in the stage, but not late enough to play the strategy of pit and then stay out. So I think you just stay out here. And 24 run him over. Connor Mozak. What a shock. Mozak doing something stupid. Oh my God, Custer and Brandon Jones, man. I hope there's damage to both of them. Get them out of the way so Junior will have an easier time winning.
Front of the hood or the upper nose. Keep an eye on whether it affects the cooling on the 9.
And that right there could be a huge break. You just saw this is how playoffs. This is how it goes into playoffs. We just saw Parker Klickerman with the mechanical issue. A few laps after, Jeb Burton, the first car lap down, is probably going to get the free pass. There's only 22 laps to go in this stage, so he probably can run this stage and stay in the lead lap and then get back into that top 16 and be able to restart at the end of stage 2 with the other guys that are in that top 16. So a massive potential break here for the 27.
Well, I think these teams really have to decide whether they want to pit. The 27 stayed out on tires that ran the entire stage.
I think you stay out.
Really wasn't way off what it was earlier. These Goodyear tires last forever. So with 22 to go in the stage, 152 to go in the race, I believe you can make it to the end of the race from here. So you're in your window.
Well.
So if I'm Dale Jr., I'm pitting right here. Brandon Jones, I'm absolutely pitting.
You sure?
Riley Herbst, all of
all right, pit.
Coming to pit road. I'm going to say I'm not in the playoffs. I wish I was, but for that reason, I don't care about points. You might need to stay out to win the stage. I don't. We'll see if the crew chiefs opt to do it, but I would be coming to
Brandon Jones and Dale Jr. pit. Trevor Bain pits. Riley Hurt, Sam Mayer, Chandler Smith. Handful of cars pit. I was saying stay out, but now that I think about Junior's situation, yeah, pitting here makes sense.
Mayer and Chandler Smith also on pit road. Kim.
You see Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming in for his stop. He was reporting loose in and loose off. They will take 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel. Above him, you see Sam Mayer taking that adjustment. He said the car was just okay. The brakes are better, though. Dave, they were a little soft on the pedal during that last run.
Brandon Jones makes his way all the way around to the front stretch pits. One of those non-playoff cars hitting here. Just a slight air pressure adjustment. And that left rear, and a chassis adjustment as well. That left rear now coming up. It made it all the way, Marty.
Boy, Dave, I like this call from Taylor Moyer. Really,
Josh Berry pits. They've been bad tonight.
All day long among the lowest running playoff.
Junior wins the race off pit road. Man, that 88 team is on point here.
But I agree with Steve. Agree with you, Steve, here. 150 to go. If you're a playoff driver, why not make a stop if the car's not doing what you want it to?
So a mixed bag of people who came to pit road. This is the reason the caution came.
Joe Graff Jr. got Mosacked.
The back of that 38 of Joe Graff Jr.
A common affliction in the Xfinity Series lately. You don't want to get Mosacked. When you know you're having a bad night. When he's fast enough to get to you and run you over, damn.
It will be a sprint to the finish of stage 2. There'll be 17
right.
laps to go. As
Every restart makes me nervous, even though Junior has a big tire advantage here. Really, it's about taking care of the tires to get to the end of the stage, in my opinion.
And John Hunter Nemechek making up the inside row.
I didn't think it was late enough in the stage to play this strategy. They restarted with 17 to go here. We'll see.
Gets back up to second. John Hunter Nemechek back to third. Austin Hill is up here running.
Junior ripping the top.
And remember, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he came to pit.
Sammy Smith about wiped us out. Fuck off, bro. All you do is wreck now. The hell away from us. Get away from Sammy Smith and Brandon Jones. All they do is crash. And that fucking Jesus freak behind you, he's known for a crash or two as well.
Custer staying in front of the 21 of Hill. Daniel Hemrick in the 10.
Oh, Junior, would you just go to the top?
After changing the tires in that 9.
Think about this, too. Some of those guys that stayed out to get stage points may not get them. These tires restarted far enough up where they might come up and pass you and knock you out of the top 10. Kim.
And down here, just checked in with crew chief Patrick Donahue. They thought that they burned up a wheel bearing, so they did ask for a new spindle. You see the work on the right front for Parker Kligerman.
So basically, changing the hub sounds like the best idea, but it is so hot, it could actually almost weld itself to the spindle. You may never be able to get it off. Just change the whole assembly is your best bet. You mentioned cars that were falling. The 18 of Sammy Smith, one of those that stayed out. He's all the way back to the 11th position. That's outside.
Got a battle for the stage win, maybe.
Screen that's on board with Sammy Smith. On the top of the screen, a battle between the 7 and the 00 for the lead.
8 people in the stream. Nobody wants to talk.
Got it, but the 00 Cole Custer has made up some good ground. Just a car length separating the top 2. Custer trying a different line. We'll see if he can get closer. Now 10 laps to go in stage 2.
Allgaier looked bad off of turn 2 there. Trevor Bayne passed Dale Jr. I think Bane's running really hard here. That or Jr.'s saving his tires.
On the line, if they could get to the green and white checkered.
I feel like Jr.'s saving tires. Although Bayne got in front of him, and now he's holding Jr. the fuck up. Get out of the fucking way! You Jesus freak. Damn, Jr. put the power down in turn 2 to clear Trevor Bayne. On the bottom.
You know what, I'm going to check up. I don't want to have any issues here with the 88.
John Hunter Nemechek.
Yeah, don't piss off the 88 because you'll never hear the end of it from everybody else but him.
A lot of guys behind him that have 4 tires that would love to take that spot.
Think about Austin Hill. He's currently running in 3rd. Started all the way in the back, and he's going to work his way into getting a good chunk of points at the end of stage 2. They have to see that as a big success.
Are you surprised?
No, at 21. Well, Marty said it. Pit crew, pit crew, pit crew. Austin Hill told us that. Marty reported it earlier with a +4 or 5 every race.
Well, and every playoff driver mentioned it too. When we talked to them this last week, everyone said, that 21 pit crew is so good, always always gaining him spots on pit road.
Jeff, you mentioned it. That 20 is one slip away from being outside the top 10. He's doing a very nice job, but he has to somehow get through these next 4. You got to be very careful racing this 19 here.
Oh, Big Rick. Literally, all of Junior Motorsports except Dale Jr. and Justin Allgaier just crashed. The 8 cars out, the 9 cars out, and Mayer is out. Holy Christ. What the fuck happened there? Like, really? That couldn't be avoided?
He's going to climb out of the number 8. A playoff driver, another one with an issue.
Jesus, man.
How when these playoffs start.
Well, remember when I said all Brandon Jones does is wreck? Here he is in another one. Sam Mayer falling back into his old habits as well. What the hell?
It happens. It is.
They're all 3 done.
Every year it happens like this.
Brandon Jones.
3 playoff guys just like that with 1 already in the garage.
Take a look at what happened.
Well, Josh Berry and Mayer. Oh, Josh, don't. Did he cut a tire?
There were sparks.
The 8 cut a tire. He hit the one in the door on the front stretch, and it cut the right front, and he went off into turn 1 and cleaned him out because his tire was down.
That same thing again. Right before the 8 goes up, it looks to me that the right front goes down. So right here they bang.
Don't
and now watch this.
cut the tire.
He hits the one.
Yeah.
There's sparks underneath the rear bumper, which I wonder if
that's unfortunate.
Right front because it, man, it just seemed to really go straight.
Here's a great shot of it. Come off turn 4. The one comes down and makes a little bit of contact.
Yeah, tire was down on the 8, and it took out Mayer and Brandon Jones. And Ryan Seed came in and got a piece of it. She bangs. She bangs.
Yeah, because Josh Berry is a great race car driver. I don't think he's going to misjudge.
No.
I'm sure he's not that upset.
The tire blew out.
He's not happy they banged on the straightaway, but he's not going to go in.
He's really not happy now because that's what cut his tire down.
And it just so happened the 9 was right there too, so he was into the back of the 8.
But think about that. How many other guys have banged on the straightaway today? I mean,
you like to bang on the straightaway?
Has made contact with another car. It can be that easy. If that is what happened,
here's another look at it.
So there's contact.
Contact there. And then here it's just hard to see what happens.
Yeah, the other side shows the sparks. This is the one I thought I saw the sparks first. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. We just have to see what the drivers say. But either way, they make contact. The 8 goes up the track, catches the 1. They both wreck.
Oh, the implications.
The result is the same regardless of what exactly the cause was.
Justin Allgaier wins stage 2. Custer, Austin Hill, Dale Jr., and Trevor Bayne in the top 5. Jr. and Trevor Bayne will stay out here, and I think Hill as well, right? Oh, no, Jr. will be the leader.
Big hit for Junior Motorsports.
I'm back. Had to piss. Because Junior's giving me a lot to worry about.
Pits are open. Getting ready for the final stage. And Allgaier leading the lead lap cars onto pit road. Custer running there in second. Austin Hill is currently third. Kim.
And for playoff driver Sammy Smith, he told his team he'd fired off way too free that run. In fact, so free that it was hard for him to play offense. The crew making 4 fresh Goodyear tires, air pressure adjustment on those tires, Dave.
John Hunter Nemechek held his ground on
88 out front
and finished 6th. See him there at the top of the screen. He'll get 4 Goodyear tires here. So just a little bit snug all the way around, Marty.
Cole Custer complained about a brake shake, Dave, saying the pedal's shaking once he goes to the brakes. He said also, car's too free, but do not tighten it up too much. I think the racetrack is going to tighten up as well. Justin Allgaier said his car just a little bit too tight overall. That's the biggest issue for him. Allgaier uses that #1 pit stall to his advantage, and so does the 21 pit crew once again, gaining a couple spots here on pit road for Austin Hill.
Blending as they come back out onto the track.
Who's the leader? I know who it is.
Brought the caution out. The 1, the 8, the 9, all involved. Junior Motorsports cars. And the 39 of Ryan Seed Collect.
At least they had the nerve. At least they had the decency to wreck behind Junior and not in front of him. So Junior didn't have to feel the wrath of what 2023 Junior Motorsports has been like this season so far. I'll get back to this so I can have a nervous breakdown by the end of the night.
Xfinity Series Playoffs, and it'll be the elimination race for the Cup Series tomorrow night. And remember, that race time has been moved up. It will be 6:30 for
Why isn't that race at Bristol not on NBC?
6:35 for the green flag, so they'll be rolling when we come on the air at 6:30.
Yeah, think about what's on the line tomorrow, right? Regular season champ Martin Truex Jr. below the cut line, but had a good qualifying effort. There's going to be a lot that plays out tomorrow night.
Kim.
Sam Mayer at the Care Center after attack Josh Berry. What can you tell us?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it just looked like a unfortunate move. I don't know what the deal was. He better hope that it was a tire that he cut down right there, because if he was just climbing the hill to chase me, that's not a Cup driver move right there. So, unfortunate. We were going to have a decent day.
The rich kid's going to punch Josh Berry, guys. Look out. Oh, man. The guy that got worked by Ty Gibbs at Martinsville in front of me last year.
We'll move on to the next one and try to get our points back.
Disappointed Sam Mayer.
Yeah, shaking his head.
He better hope that was a flat tire. It was a flat tire.
Well, man, I
The
think
contact on the straightaway was avoidable, though.
for Sam.
So I see why Sam's
Give
pissed.
him the benefit of the doubt if it was a flat, and if it wasn't, he gave us his opinion. I thought, mean, so much hope going into this playoff. And Jeff, we talked to Sam. And
Well, you can hope in one hand and shit in the other.
He understood exactly.
And Dale Jr. is the leader. Oh, my hopes and dreams riding the 88 car for the next 122 laps or whatever we got.
He was just collecting. I know they hit on the straightaway, but that's racing at Bristol. Then what happened at the end of the straightaway? It's unfortunate, but it's going to cost both the junior motorsports cars involved a lot of points.
Yeah, two really good cars in the playoffs. Now are going to have some work to do as well as Parker Kligerman. So really 3 of them.
Yeah, we saw the points there as they're running. And of course, this race isn't over, but 23 points down for Kligerman, 19 for Barry, Mayer 9 below the cut line already. Those 3 playoff drivers scored out in 34th, 35th, and 36th.
And the 27 of Jeff Burton, let's just remind everyone, he's currently right above the cut line, running 13th. He wrecked in practice. This is a backup car for a team with no alliance. Jordan Anderson Racing has no Cup Series alliance. If they could leave Bristol with everything they have been challenged with so far this weekend above the cut line, I mean, that has to be a huge shot of momentum that they can get it now.
And that's what they've done all year, really. That team has found a way to overachieve. That's why they're in the playoffs. Won that race. That's not why they're in the playoffs. That's why they are as high up in points as they are, Kim.
And Josh Berry was the other car in that incident. What happened?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Definitely cut a right front down into one there, so I don't know if...
Hey, Sam's on the other side of that window. Josh, tell him.
Contact with somebody else. Obviously, I haven't seen the replay, but definitely cut a right front there, and just an awful situation there for Junior Motorsports. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'll go back and watch it and see what happened. Obviously, I haven't had time to review it, but just really, really bad situation. We were obviously struggling tonight, but just really hate to take out Sam in that as well.
Green flag, 121 to go. Dale Jr.'s leader. What a launch by Jr., and that bottom line didn't go behind Chandler Smith. Don't give him a fucking inch, Jr. We got to get out front and ride, baby. Ripping the top. Ripping the top. Got it. Don't go straight to the bottom and give him the goddamn top, Jr. Come on now. Oh, 16 went really wide. Loose. Trevor Bain has a really good car. 16 got crazy loose. Junior's checking out. Allgaier's got fresher tires, obviously, and he's been the best car other than Custer. Custer's buried back in 10th. Allgaier's already passing for 3rd. So this Dale Jr. leading the race thing might not last long. But we're going to enjoy it while we got it.
Also in the 20 is going to do the same line. Little contact there. Allgaier got into the side of Chandler Smith.
For all those Dale Jr. fans out there, we know there's a bunch. 118 to go in the race. They do not need to stop for fuel anymore. Now there's a lot of racing left.
There's going to be cautions. Please tell me Allgaier's going to have a problem. Then I think Junior can actually win the race.
Yeah, it's just that outside lane. You know, we're seeing it start to run in, and it's just a hard pass.
And we have a caution. It's Jeremy Clements. So now Allgaier's definitely going to get the lead.
Clements going to try to get back, headed the right direction.
Yeah, real early in the race, the racing was so good we didn't cut away to it, but the 51 had a flat tire, had to pit under green, so he's 3 laps down. Just been just a frustrating night. 3 laps down from a flat.
So another restart.
And to be honest, Rick, from what I've seen out of these Goodyear tires, as we see the 27 has no Goodyear left on the tires on the left side, so you can't go off the donut because there's so many donuts, we don't know when they got them. You have to go off the tires themselves. But what I was going to say is, I don't know if you're going to be able to, right here at the top of your screen, let's see what happens. Can't really tell. 51 and 38, just it's both spun around.
Yeah, not sure what caused that other than Bristol. This is all turn 2. Jeff Burton got way up the racetrack in the 45 car.
Yeah, Jeffrey Earnhardt. And Jeff goes up.
Oh, no. We got a Burton and an Earnhardt pissed at each other. Jeb's pissed at Jeffrey.
12 currently.
Yeah, Jeffrey says, we're at Bristol, man.
A Burton and an Earnhardt with a disagreement.
Somebody might throw something here in a minute.
Oh.
Dylan.
Jeb came on the radio and said the wheel still feels straight, so despite hitting the wall, he kind of hit it broadside enough that it doesn't feel like it's too bad. Believe they're going to come down here, though, and just change the tires just to be safe, because you got all 4 corners at some point during the race, so going to come down here, I think, just to be safe.
Yeah, there's only a couple cars behind him on the lead lap, so.
Jeb got loose out of the groove and hit Jeffrey on the way by.
So that happened.
And then they go off in the next corner. And what happens here? 45
This
puts him in
happened
the
off
wall. Holy hell, Jeffrey, come on, man.
All right, now I'm seeing why Jeb was a little frustrated, because,
Damn. Yeah, that was unnecessary.
yeah, I have both of those on the 45. Jeffrey's having a great run, but I'm not sure Jeb had an option in either one of those. He was kind of pinned on the outside.
So a little bit of work being done for Jeff Burton. They'll put some new tires and send him back out onto the track.
I have moderate to
No, I'm not nervous that Junior's leading. What are you talking about? I don't see Junior being able to beat the 7. The 20 is a little off, and I'm confused by that. The 00's the next best car. He's still buried back in 8th, but I think Junior can finish 4th or 5th. Just as long as we don't lose the race to some bum like fucking Trevor Bayne, dude. Like, come on. Trevor Bayne's car is a lot better than his actual talent. I used to know a diehard Trevor Bayne fan in this NASCAR group I was in. He's a really nice guy, but I used to just wonder to myself, how does one become a diehard Trevor Bayne fan?
Just by watching races and answering trivia, you can play fantasy and more, save your points, trade them in for free tickets, autographed merchandise. Maybe you get some Dale Jr. autographed merchandise. Visit NASCAR.com.
They look like they want Junior to win.
Quite a few
Jesus
Junior
Christ.
fans in the crowd. That is commitment right there. Stand out in the sun long enough until you get the 88 burnt into your back. It's Bristol, baby. But Earnhardt is up front. Trevor Bayne running second as we're getting ready for the choose.
Save those tires.
I'm going to have to hand it to him. I mean, I know he comes back and runs some different races, but to come here, right, put helmets on this car and say, I'm going to go run Bristol. Well, he told us, we believed in him, but we had that little look like, man, you for you at Bristol. You're going to do Bristol. And here he is and driving a great race.
Yeah.
Well, plus we know how nervous he was before qualifying. Like, he was terrified he wasn't going to make the race.
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
He told, we were in an event on Wednesday, and he said, I'm nervous. I have to go out first in qualifying. I'm nervous about that. He knew exactly what he had to run to make the field. So I think the nerves may have gone away a little bit now that he's out front. We'll see how he does.
Sucks he had to worry about qualifying his way in. Blister him on this restart. Yeah. Good jump, 88.
We hadn't forgot how to restart.
Yeah, he's nailing those restarts from the lead. I don't think he can hold off Allgaier, though. Allgaier's so strong. Custer's better, too, and he's not too far back. Whatever you do, just stay in front of the 19th. The 7 passes you, so be it, but stay in front of the 19.
Trevor Bayne, second on that outside line.
Just abuse that top. You know it's generally faster. Junior got really loose on the bottom there in 3. But, wow, he didn't lose much time at all off of 4.
Trevor and Ashton.
I thought the way his car looked in the center of the corner, he was screwed. Why is Kligerman slow-ass rolling back out on the track? Get the hell out of here. We're trying to go green all the way to the finish here, people. That's what I'd prefer.
Definitely doesn't hurt, though. We'll see if that helps in the long run.
I'm going to tell you, though, I don't know. Oh, Justin jumped up into the outside lane there to stop that run, then right back to the bottom to try to take the fight back.
Oh, this is all great till we get in lap traffic, you know.
He did that because he knew there was a hole that he could get
But do you really want to be the lap car that fucks Junior over and then have to delete your social media forever? So hopefully that'll be enough incentive for these guys to get the fuck out of Junior's way if he's still leading when they catch the lap cars.
We saw Parker Kligerman back on track, and a lot of people would say, well, wait a second, what's Parker Kligerman doing out there? He's 51 laps.
Whoa! Chandler Smith just bounced off the wall, and they didn't even mention it.
Because there are enough laps left that those cars that are out, he can get past them and gain those points.
I would say a great job of that team getting the change made. We've seen people with that same problem not be able to get it done.
A lot of pressure from John Hunter Nemechek in the 20. Into the inside of Riley.
Oh! Nemechek just put Herbst in the wall, and he's going to get wrecked for it.
Takes advantage of that.
Maybe not. I expected Herbst to hang a left or get down underneath them and just send that off in the corner.
Here comes Austin Hill on the 21.
I fully expected Herbst to just send Nemechek there.
Cole Custer up to 4th. Nemechek 5th.
Think about this, guys. Next year we get 2 of these announced this week.
Oh, yeah. Xfinity's getting 2 Bristol races next year. Yay.
So if you love what you're seeing
Woohoo.
out here today, but I mean, it always delivers, Jeff. The racing, unreal.
It's so much fun. This wasn't fun, though.
It wasn't.
Nemechek drives underneath the 98. O'Reilly hurt.
Dope.
Up into the side. I mean, it moved him up into the wall. This is not, in my opinion, smart racing by John.
Yeah, it's you don't need to make enemies. I know you got a massive points gap, but damn, dude.
And that's what has hurt John Hunter in the truck series.
Trevor Bain is actually being such an ally right now.
Those kind of mistakes.
And no, that's not a plug for Junior's podcast, ironically enough. But he is holding up Allgaier and Custer, and Junior's building a lead here. Less than 100 to go.
Forced error by John Hunter.
You know, if it was going to rain right now, I wouldn't be upset. It would eliminate a lot of the stress from my life I'm feeling tonight.
For the second spot, Bain has taken it away from Allgaier. Dylan.
And the Toyota driver update for one of the drivers aboard the Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas tonight. Trevor said, ultimately, I want to be back in a car full time, but to do that, I got to take advantage of these opportunities, and mainly I got to win. So he's close right now, running up front. He said a lot of my success here has been in the top group, so he's worked all night to try to move the top group up. He said, we think it'll come in around lap 200. Lo and behold, it's lap 204, and the top group's coming in for Bain.
See if he can utilize it to try to get a little bit closer to Dale Jr.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say it. Junior's going to get fucked over, but he's dogging their ass right now. I just wish this would go green all the way, but you know it's not going to. Although we had 85 laps at the start of the race go caution-free. Can we get a little more than that? Just go green all the way. I think our chances would be better. Although that 88 team's been killing it on pit road tonight. I love it.
And he's going to see him way up there, but a lot of races still to go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of racing still to go.
A massive lead.
It's a massive lead until you get to lap traffic. Junior's got a nice lead, but this lap traffic's going to just cut our balls off. Junior told Joey Bauer to leave him alone.
Going good, leave me alone.
It's going good, leave me alone.
So listen, he makes light of coming here, and I'm trying to figure out what the switches are, and he was nervous about that. But he's not a commentator here. He's not a team owner here. Now we have race car Dale Jr., right? Stop talking to me. Leave me alone. Let me do what I'm going to do. He knows he's putting good laps together, but he also sees out in the distance.
I guess now's a good time to remind you guys I was originally supposed to be at this race. I can't decide if I'm glad I'm not or if I wish I was there.
Thinks this is going to be easy. He sees the challenge ahead.
Not only does he know what it takes to win here, he knows what it means to win here. That's why he chose this race. He loves Bristol. He grew up as a little guy coming here. This night race was his biggest event to go to with his dad. He loves seeing his dad win, run out front at Bristol.
Kligerman lets him go.
This racetrack is full of history, the heritage.
One down, like 30 million to go, Junior, although there's a handful of cars out of this race. But the slowest cars are generally still running because they just stay out of trouble and ride around all night.
Race at Bristol. And so for him to be able to run this, and even more than that, in the pre-race show, we saw him with Isla. We saw him with Nicole. He's here.
O2 cut his nuts off there.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. surrounded by family and running up.
Fuck off. Get out of the way. We're trying to win a race.
Track prep, spray the sticky stuff on the bottom. The details don't matter, but what you see out the windshield does. Dark black groove on the bottom, black groove up top. Options. Drivers can run high or low.
the left, you see the Junior Motorsports running position, and
It's just good to know Junior can still get out here and do this shit. I was worried that after his last 2 Xfinity starts, I was like, man, he was pretty mid. I think he's kind of fallen off now. It's like, no, he can still get out here and do it.
Position just behind Custer. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back behind the
What?
wheel of the Xfinity car, and he's up front here at Bristol.
We about ready to shit ourselves yet? I thought I was retired from this feeling. Oh, Austin Hill hard into the inside wall and into the outside. Caution's out. Oh, boy. Austin Hill just got dumped, and his race appears to be over. Did he get wrecked by Creed? Oh, he did. Oh, he kind of came off, and Creed came up, and damn. Well, half the playoff field's wrecked tonight, so that pretty much sets everybody back at equal, except for Nemechek and Allgaier, and obviously Custer, who were having great nights. I mean, there's still some guys left having good nights, but whenever half the playoff field wrecks, shit might as well be even.
First, it was Junior Motorsports drivers that got into each other. Now, Richard Childress Racing drivers that have gotten into each other, and Austin Hill is on pit road.
Yeah, you can see right here the 2 of Sheldon Creed running the bottom of the racetrack, Austin Hill on the top. They're going to come together on the corner on the exit, and the 2 just gets up into the 21 and spins him around.
Yeah, it was a miscalculation on Creed's part.
These are young drivers. This is the Xfinity Series, and it's about growing and learning, but you're both in pretty good shape here.
A lot of dumb mistakes. This reminds me of that truck race Biffle won at Texas a few years ago. And Junior's in the Greg Biffle spot of everybody else is doing stupid shit, taking each other out, and he's just riding around, capitalizing.
Jeff, to your point,
I think you pit here.
but it's a costly mistake that's more than just damaging the opportunity of you and your teammate. This is going to damage some relationships. This one's going to leave a mark.
RCR, a team divided.
Tickets for the meeting on Monday, because I'd love to hear what the conversation between these 2 drivers is, or even if there is one.
I don't think it's going to wait till Monday. I think when they climb out of the cars tonight, you're going to have some conversation.
Go back and watch Martinsville last year when Hill socked the shit out of Myatt Snyder. Creed, you better be ready. Pits are open. It's the money stop. Come on, 88 team. I believe in you. We've been kicking their ass on pit road tonight. Come on. Get off our ass, Custer.
I'm just too tight. I need help in the center of the corner. I'll use the brake bias to try to help me in the entry.
Come on, 88 team. Please tell me that wasn't over the wall too soon. Get on the rights. Go, 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 go. Good stop. Had to turn really hard to get out of the box.
Said, I don't need much to be better, to be great, actually, up on the top groove. So look at 4 Goodyear tires here. They didn't think they were going to come necessarily, Marty, but the leaders did.
Cole Custer comes down pit road. You can see bottom of your screen, Justin Allgaier decided to stay.
I think Custer's going to beat us out.
These pit stops happen. Custer saying his car
Nope, Junior's going to be the leader. Come on, Junior. Come on, Junior. Come on, Junior. Don't cut away from it, you fucking idiots. I'm trying to see who wins a race off pit road. Why would you cut away from that? Who won the race off pit road? I don't know. We're too busy looking at Sheldon Creed and Austin Hill for no reason. Who won the race off pit road? We're still trying to find out who won the race off pit road. Hey, NBC, who won the race off pit road? Can you tell us? Gee, I don't know. We're still looking at them working on Austin Hill's right front. We don't fucking care who won the race off pit road. There's a very important pit stop. Who won the race off pit road? How many seconds? 1, Mississippi. 2. Okay, Allgaier stayed out. He's the leader, so it's irrelevant anyway. But what the fuck? Good cut there, NBC. We totally didn't need to see who won the race off pit road. I mean, why would we need to see that? Why would we need to see who won the race off pit road there? You know? Why would you need to see that? Yeah, didn't need to see who won that race off pit road. I think it was Junior, but so who won the race off pit road? We still don't know. They had to cut away and show Austin Hill sitting in his pit box again. You know, guy who's like out of the fucking race, basically. You know, it's not important at all.
Teammate on teammate.
And we're back.
Bristol, all Sheldon Creed said, I didn't mean to do that. Rick,
I didn't mean to do it, but you can't undo it now. Good God, look how many guys fucking stayed out. Yeah, we're screwed. Junior's not winning this race now, unfortunately. Hemrick, Allgaier, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Ryan Sieg, Jeb Burton, they stay out. The top line's rolling, though, and that's where Junior's at, so I'll take it. Come on, Junior, we got to make quick work of these fuckers. And Jeb Burton is just killing us. God, Jeb Burton sucks. I hate getting held up by shit drivers like Jeb Burton and Jeffrey Earnhardt. I hate getting held up by shit drivers. All right, we got by one of the shit drivers. Now he's holding us up in the center of the goddamn corner again. We can't get around him. Jeffrey Earnhardt was our best friend there holding Custer up. Let's fucking go. Get to the bottom, Junior. Ugh. The fuck away from these bums. Went from leading the race to stuck behind this shit. Hey, man. Outside so OP, Jeb Burton's slow ass is outrunning us, and we got fresher tires.
He still can't get by Jeb Burton, though, as he continues to fight for that position.
Now Nemechek's going to fucking pass us. Oh, he got held up by the 27. We're good. Oh, Custer and Nemechek. All right, we cleared the shit drivers.
Austin Hill is done for the night. There he is walking to his hauler right now. So he will finish likely.
We only got one more shit driver to pass. Well, really two, Hemrick and Sieg. Jeffrey Earnhardt is wrecking. Looks like the wall saving him. He's got a tire down. I'll take a caution. Can we get a caution now? The shit kind of got strung out here. Never mind, he made it to pit road. God damn it, I never get cautions when I want them. We'll never catch Allgaier now, unfortunately. And we'll be lucky to stay in front of Custer. I get so annoyed when shitbox cars stay out like Burton and fucking Jeffrey Earnhardt. Burton at least is a playoff driver. I hope Custer and Nemechek kill each other here. 88's been better than the 20 all night. Well, I'm more scared of Custer than I am Nemechek, oddly enough.
He's gonna go. Man, Bristol, 70 to go. You gotta give everything you've got right now. Hey, what do you have about the 10 car?
Well, former Xfinity Series
And Jeffrey's back out on track to cause another fucking problem. He looks slow on the apron.
Nightmare to handle, but they have been working on it
Although I said I'd like to get by Hemrick and Sieg and catch another caution.
He's out of tires. The only precious tires he has remaining, if they were to pit, would be 11-lap tires. Dylan?
Ryan Sieg finished 10th here last year, runs 3rd right now. Talked to him before the race. I grew up on short tracks. The finesse it takes to make speed here is something that feels really...
Junior, some of the passes Junior's made on the bottom, I haven't seen anybody else do all night. He made a pass on Bain earlier. He made the one on Burton a minute ago. He's about to do the same thing to Sieg. It's working for him. I know he's got a bit of a tire advantage. But we've learned the last couple of years the fall off here is not what you would think it is. It's not that much.
Now the question is 65 to go. You see the 88 rolling the bottom, feeling pretty good.
I like pitting there, though. If I'm not pitting again the rest of the race.
By design, Jeff, right? His Allgaier is so good that he's just managing the gap, knowing he has to finish on this set of tires.
39 lets the 88 go.
When you look in the mirror,
Well,
you see an
not
88
really, but
car,
ain't got a choice.
and your team told you that he has tires. I don't know that I can have that much patience. I'd have to be pushing as hard as I can right here.
What about, and Steve, I know you mentioned it, he's a driver right now, but he also owns the 7. And we
Fuck that. We want to win. Allgaier can win next week.
Advance to the next round.
No, we got race car
We got to win.
right now. You'll remember, if he beats him for the win,
It's Allgaier's fault that he's choked away several races this year. He can choke away another one. Junior can sleep easily tonight. That's a good thing. Junior's racing with a bunch of fucking chokers. You got Allgaier and Hemrick. Chokers. All they do is choke. Hemrick was a pain in our ass early in this race.
In on that second place.
What I like about the 88 is the ability to run both.
Yes, Junior's the only car I've seen make easy passes on the bottom.
He did have a 2-second lead before all this started, so he's very fast.
Right to the back.
I'm surprised Allgaier didn't just check out there, but like I said, he might just be managing his stuff because he knows 30 or 40 laps from now, the 88's tire advantage might actually mean something. We'll see if a caution comes out before then or not.
He told me that he can learn what his team is up against, what his JRM drivers are competing against, and that's going to give him great perspective not only in the broadcast booth, but also as a team owner.
Got to make this pass on this fucking 10.
I was going to say, they do a beer toast when they win. If the owner wins, I don't know if that's a beer toast or a...
It might just be a week-long celebration.
Yeah, I mean, you never know how that's going to go.
Well, for the other problem would be if you're
88 rolls to center so good.
car and you just won, you're like, it seems like it's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
He's getting pinned on the bottom here, but he's not even giving up time to the 20 behind him, really.
Team owner and
That lap I think he might have because he dropped back behind the fucking
Let's look at
10.
the other side, this 10 car of Daniel Hemrick. We sat down with him this week, and he was very pointed about his concern of pace. He didn't think they could...
And Hemrick's holding him off.
RCR cars
Top's so fucking overpowered.
said they had to do better, top to bottom, put some on himself, some of the team that have mechanical gremlins, some electrical issues.
Now Junior's moved up a bit.
Change a battery today and had to start at the back. But here it is, Colleague Racing running second. This is a champion in the Xfinity Series who's moving up the Cup next year. It's been announced he's going to drive the 31 Cup car for Colleague.
I know Hemrick's an Xfinity Series champion, but good God. This Colleague Racing's never going to be a great Cup team if that's the route they're going to go. Hemrick's so fast he ran down the 7. Running the top, he's run him down.
Right there, he's better than Junior through the middle of the corner.
what about him?
He's better than Allgaier.
For the lead here.
Yeah, he's a champion, but he's won. That was his one win.
One win.
A walk-off win for the championship.
Oh, God, please tell me this will open up the door for Junior.
Left from the 7 car, decided not to because he feels like he's got momentum running this top.
Junior's been held up by the 10 so long, he's got Nemechek all over him now. And we got a caution, the 91. Stay out.
Josh Bilicki brings out the 6th caution.
Like Larry Mack said, you've made your bed, you got to lie in it now.
Nobody comes to pit road now.
Yeah, you're staying out.
Not the front 5 or 6. I mean, there's 15
Don't.
cars in the lead laps of Kaz Gralla.
Cool them tires off and get after it again here. Pick that outside line, whatever you do. God damn, dude. 44 just spun the 91. Took him right out.
Josh Bilicki.
Hard from that angle to know. Did the 91 check up? The 41 just get into the back. We've seen a couple very head-scratching moments.
So another restart, and when that comes out, it will be under 50 laps remaining in the race tonight.
So you heard Dave report, tire count is an issue for some. Some have put their last set of tires on. I mean, at this point, you've fought.
Yeah, we staying out.
I don't think anyone
And
wants
we
to
better
give
pick
up.
that outside line for the restart. It's been working like gangbusters there.
Friday night racing on the short track here. World's fastest half mile, Thunder Valley. And it, of course, gets loud here. But Sunday night football on NBC and Peacock. An AFC East battle as the Miami Dolphins will head to Foxborough to face the New England Patriots. Coverage beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern with Football Night in America. Steve, you and I have been there, and Gillette Stadium, pretty exciting.
It's amazing. So there's no secret. I'm a huge Pats fan. Dolphins, they scare me. They always have. Even in the Tom Brady days, the Dolphins always seem to have the Patriots number. It's going to be great to watch Sunday night.
Said I think I'm streaming Packers, Falcons, and Dolphins, Patriots Sunday. I don't want to stream Zach Wilson versus the Cowboys defense. Although Dak versus the Jets defense might be equally as funny, so it might be just a fucking meme of a game, that 431.
I believe the 7 is going to need a series of cautions. I don't know if this thing goes green that he has the pace to keep the 88 and the 20 behind. I don't know if the 88 of Earnhardt Jr. has the pace to keep Nemechek behind him.
Yeah, where did Nemechek come from all of a sudden? We've been better than him all night. Now he's like, right there.
It is the first race of the playoffs, and already playoff drivers early on with issues. The 48 of Parker Kligerman went behind the wall and started working on the front right of that car.
Yeah, they had to change the entire spindle, and then Junior Motorsports cars banged once, and then a right front goes down. The 8 of Josh Berry collects the 1 of Sam Mayer, and the non-playoff car of Brandon Jones. 3 Junior Motorsports cars in 1 accident.
You see 45 Earnhardt Jr. I'm sorry, Earnhardt getting to the side of the 27 Jeff Burton, but it wasn't over there. Continues on down here. Jeff Burton in the playoffs trying to make the next round.
All these wrecks tonight, and Sammy Smith ain't been in one yet. Maybe the tide is turning.
Creed getting into the back of the 21 of Hill and sending him around.
21 was unable to make repairs. He's out of the race.
So let's listen into the Earnhardt radio.
Going to the bottom. Copy.
Junior said going to the bottom here.
Rookie, you seem to know all the answers today. We learned a little bit up here.
Allgaier's pitting.
Allgaier pitting. So
What?
He felt what you were saying, Jeff. He feels that the
Allgaier pitted.
off of the tires he was on.
Wow.
And he's concerned about just losing too many positions and giving up too many points.
Well, I mean, smoke them if you got them. Might be a lot of chaos here at the end of this you can capitalize on.
And here comes Jeff Burton. He's been pretty happy with his race car once they got him off of a lap down. But other than that, just kind of trying to finish this one off. He's completed more laps than anybody this year, just trying to do that again and advance to the next round, Marty.
So there was zero hesitation, Dylan, and Jim Pullman, the crew chief for Justin Allgaier's voice. He said, we're going to come down pit road. We're going to get these fresher tires on. I think the theory is, Steve, number one, the handling's not where they wanted. To Jeff's point, he said, I need more rear lateral grip. But number two, 48-lap older tires. I think that was the concern for Pullman. They're going to make sure they get everything done right here, obviously, with so few cars on pit road. But an interesting call, Justin Allgaier, who has led so much tonight, coming down pit road and one of the few in the playoff drivers who are doing that. Back with more for Bristol, 47 to go here.
Oh, God. Now we got to race these fucking bum-ass Hemrick. Ugh. Why do I care? I don't miss this like I thought I did, you know? I really don't. You know, I thought, man, I miss the days of being invested in watching junior race. You know what? I've learned the last little bit. I don't fucking miss it. How many more cautions and long pace laps am I going to have to endure? And for a Dale Jr. race, it's awfully quiet in here. Junior picked the top. So the front row's Nemechek, Hemrick. Second row, Custer, Dale Jr. Go, Junior, go. Ah, I didn't get the best restart.
Just 44 laps remaining.
Damn it.
John Hunter Nemechek on the inside. Daniel Hemrick
But we got
on
the top. I like having the top.
Hunter did a great job on that restart. Normally it's hard to get
Nemechek, do something stupid and help us out.
He did it. He's got better tires than
Custer
Hemrick.
loose on the bottom. Whoa, really loose. Junior's going to slide right into third.
Jr. up to third.
All right, let's take advantage of the stupidity of the guys in front of us here if we can.
Outside line to make it work. Cole Custer in the double zero.
We're just getting hung up with this fucking double zero, unfortunately.
Great work by the 10 to keep rolling the top, using that momentum.
Junior dives to the bottom of the racetrack.
Now Junior wants to settle into the bottom. Man, you see Custer lose the nose behind Junior there? 10 had a bad corner. We got to get there before Nemechek gets gone, basically, is what we got to do. We've been better than him all night, god damn it. I don't know where the speed in this 10 car came from, but it's pissing me off.
His options are going to become limited because now he's got to play defense.
Maybe he can validate getting that cup ride full-time next year by winning here tonight. The swap to the 10 car was obviously a great call. It made all the sense in the world.
All the way up against the wall. It's a double zero of Cole Custer. Fight for the lead. Changing lines. The 10 of Hemrick.
Oh, we're so close to greatness.
Now John Hunter Nemechek down low. And Earnhardt Jr. has got to him.
Yeah, but where can he go?
I think the 20 had no
And is it
choice
too
but
much
to
work on the bottom to pass the 10, who seems really good on the top? He's a one-trick pony, but as long as he can make that top work and not make a mistake, he can probably hold off Nemechek. Junior's been better than the 20 all night.
Those two are fighting for the lead.
Maybe we got a shot here.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And behind him comes Cole Custer.
There you go, Junior.
Down to the inside of the 20.
Hey. That was taut. And Custer's to our fucking outside now because of it.
Custer back into the picture.
And Custer's
Damn.
a big fan right now of that 10.
God, Hemrick is unbelievably good at being a speed bump right now. He's up there running the top, annoying the 20 off the corner, and now he's in front of the double zero.
For the 10, and that's exactly what's happening right here.
Woo!
Hemrick needs a good exit to the
Hemrick is going to bring the entire top 10 into this. This is going to be a 10-car battle for the win at the rate Hemrick's going here.
See how the 10 gets way up the racetrack in the middle? His car is not turning the way it needs to. The double zero is. At some point, Cole Custer's going to get to the middle of the corner.
Fuck off, Nemechek.
Little bit of contact.
Oh, a little
There it
bump
is.
from the double zero. He got him a
Now
little
what's he
loose.
gonna do? He's seeing
Oh,
no
just
one
kill each
center
other,
back
would you?
to
Just
zero
fucking
bottom.
kill each other. Damn, Custer sent it in on the bottom.
Can't take
Woo!
the lead there. Here comes
Loose.
Hemrick again.
He's going to pay the price. Here comes the 20 and Dale Jr. And now Chandler Smith's in. It's like I said, the 10. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm kidding. He shouldn't get out of the way. He's trying to win.
Outside line starts.
But, oh, God, I just wish he'd fuck off.
Falls back to
I can't
third.
tell if he's helping us or hurting us right now. I feel like he's helping us.
Dale Jr. up to third as he passed Custer, and he made the comment he did not want to affect the playoffs.
Well, he's got no choice. Junior said he didn't want to affect the playoffs. Well, guess what? You got no fucking choice. Let's go screw this thing up.
You see what happened.
And Allgaier's coming on fresh tires. You see that? Look how fast Allgaier's made it up here.
And new to the game, the 7 of Allgaier.
Like I said, Hemrick is going to bring everybody. It's went from a 3-car battle to a 4-car battle. Now it's a fucking 6-car battle, and Custer just cut Junior off.
There, Cole Custer got tight on the exit. That whole
Allgaier's going to pass them all, man. Allgaier's going to go win the fucking race.
What a run for Allgaier. Allgaier up to fourth.
Junior's got a flat.
He's
He's got a flat tire. Are you fucking serious? Wake!
fire.
Oh, yeah, he's on fire.
And he
There's
says
smoke
it's
to
on
the right
fire.
side
What the
of car.
fuck?
You see the smoke coming
Yep.
up somewhere. I'm not sure what's going on.
He's ready to jump out. He said, he wants one of the safety officials to come over. They're not going to do it.
You got to be kidding me.
He's jumping out of the car.
Damn.
Another team has come to assist him.
Whose team is that? Is that Bell's team?
He's
It's
trying
helping
to
him
get out
out.
of there as fast as he can. But
Whoa,
he
Junior.
doesn't do this every week.
That's a 20 pit box, guys. John Hunter Nemechek's crew was sitting on the wall. Junior pulled up. He waved over to him, and they jumped out to help him.
Good on the 20 team for helping him out.
Right leg, so something around the tunnel or the shifter.
Did he get burnt?
Something's gone back with the 88. We're gonna have to.
There was a fire in the floorboard in Junior's car.
From him soon. He'll let us know what happened. Thanks the guys for the help. Now he's left it up to his.
Damn.
The 7 of Allgaier
That sucks.
on John Hunter for second. Clear for the 7. Can
Get his ass
Allgaier
burn up again. If you know anything about Dale Jr., you know why he was in such a hurry to get the fuck out of that car.
Coming up on 25 laps to go in this one. Allgaier, the fastest car on the track. Little bobble there on the bottom.
Yeah, he got pretty loose. Entered the corner, the back of the car, came around, on him, did a nice job of really not costing him that much momentum. And here he is.
Yeah, great time through 3 and 4. Here comes Allgaier.
Daniel Hemrick doing a great job on the top.
And I think that's all I can do. If the 7 is this much better than you on the bottom of the fresh tires, you just settle on the top and make him use those tires to try to go by you.
Lap traffic right here. Let's see where Blaine Perkins goes. To the bottom.
They'll slow Allgaier down. He's able to clear him now.
Fuck it. Go win it, Allgaier. God damn.
Hemrick on the
I'm so
high side.
salty.
Allgaier down low.
I don't think we were going to win, but damn, I'm salty.
The exit of the corner, Hemrick has great speed.
If Hemrick is able to win this fucking race. Wow, the 48 just cut him off.
And now, side by side.
I don't know who to cheer for. I mean, I'm kind of cheering for Allgaier, but at the same time, Hemrick winning would be hilarious.
Hemrick running a little bit lower. Allgaier, pressure tires. Are they going to
Now I'm just rooting for fucking chaos, man. Damn.
All right,
Son of a bitch.
Gonna have a great run. Can he clear him?
Ah.
No, he can't.
Bristol, bitch. God, I love this racetrack. Now I'm glad I didn't fucking go. At least I could say I'm glad I stayed home tonight. Whoa, Allgaier got loose on the bottom. It is so hard to run the bottom unless you're Dale Jr. I swear Dale Jr. is the only car that could run the bottom effectively. Everybody else gets loose as shit.
What a clean drive between these two so far. Hemrick has done a nice job of almost ignoring the 7 and just running the same lap around the top.
That's a perfect way to say it, Steve, is you've got to...
If Hemrick wins, this is more impressive than when he won the championship, in my opinion. Unreal.
Do the same thing every single time. Do not make a mistake.
All this experience Hemrick has is finally paying off in this moment, I hope.
Still able to make that high.
Still going to have some lap traffic ahead to deal with. 17 to go. They have gapped Nemechek. I don't know how.
Play factor with 17 to go.
Junior had to
Hemrick did not have a good corner
Junior had
right
to
there.
dive out of the race because the fucking floorboard caught on fire.
Let's see. Can he take advantage of Hemrick's issues? Hemrick fights back, though.
This is a great race.
And Daniel Hemrick, on the weekend, they announced he's going back to the Cup Series. Could he get his second career win in the Xfinity Series and move on to the next round of the playoffs?
Now 15 laps to go. Allgaier just trying to find that one opening. Get by.
So he could change his
Man, I love Bristol.
He worked the
I love
bottom,
this
worked
track
the
so
bottom,
much.
worked the bottom. Wasn't going to work. He said, all right, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to make
Hemrick should have already got a win this year. He should have won Atlanta.
And now the goal is this, to be able to run just a little lower than Hemrick. Now going all the way to the bottom.
I don't think all the way to the bottom is going to work unless the 10 just hits the wall or loses it off the corner. Burton just said what I said. That's not going to work unless Hemrick makes a mistake.
The racetrack, I believe.
Well, there's 2 lap cars in front of the 10 who are currently running the top.
Big run right here.
Big run. Oh, this lap car up here. I think 7's got it. Oh, cleared the 10.
That was close. Allgaier
7 cleared him.
Hemrick. Now Hemrick
Lap
has
car's going to hurt
run.
Allgaier off the corner, but nah, he's got it now. Allgaier's going to pull away here, guys. 12 to go. About to hit 11 to go.
Be able to close it out.
Damn.
That's what really hurt Hemrick. He was making it work on the top, but as soon as he had a couple lap cars...
What a crazy night for Junior Motorsports. 4 down, 1 left, and he's probably about to win the race. Actually, ain't no probably about it. With his tire advantage, even if there is a caution, he's got it.
Absolutely didn't think this was going to work. I couldn't be more A-plus job on top of
I can't believe that worked.
He just got passed by a faster car. It wasn't a mistake that he made. Just caught lap traffic a little bit wrong. He's driven a great race, Hemrick has. He has nothing to be ashamed of if he ends up not winning this race.
There's Jim Pullman right there. We asked Justin Allgaier about Jim Pullman. He said, you know, I kind of have the luck of both. My old crew chief, Jason Burdett, is still at the company. We're perhaps better friends than we ever were. I just needed something different, not better or worse.
Any more playoff guys going to bust their ass or have a problem?
He's much more vocal on the radio, much more kind of general, leading the troops into battle. And it's shown. The 7 has been the best junior motorsports car all year long. And now with 8 to go, has a chance, now 7 to go, to a chance to win.
I want to know what the hell happened to that 88 car, God damn it.
So long for this one,
13 years.
Yeah, and Steve, we forget the shakeup that happened at Junior Motorsports. They changed everything. Crew chiefs, engineers, mixed everybody up in a year that they ran really, really well last year, but didn't get a championship. And the thought was, hey, you guys are reaching your potential. We got to shake it up. And it's taken a little while for this to work, but especially with the 7 car, we're starting.
Oh, Chandler Smith rooting Custer up off the bottom.
You know, him and Jim seem to be great. He reminded me they won an ARCA championship together. So they have worked together to score points over the long run.
Marty.
After leading the most laps in 5 of the last 6 Bristol races and not winning, Rick, I asked Justin Allgaier this week, what's your thought on Bristol?
And we're down to 4 to go.
I hate it, but I love it. I want to win there so bad. And guess what will happen if he leads these final 4 laps, Rick? He'll lead the most laps tonight by 1 and finally get that victory.
Who led the next most laps? Junior? Nah, probably Custer. Had to be Custer, right? Wow, Allgaier ain't won at Bristol since 2010. The same day they had that Legends race where fucking Larry Pearson almost died. Remember that? 2 to go.
Good with a 1-second lead. He's going to run the bottom. Nice and easy.
The rare anticlimactic Bristol finish. But those tires and that 7 car, he was one of the best on it. The best cars in this race were Allgaier, Dale Jr., and Custer. And I don't know where Hemrick found that shit late in the race, but he was right there with them. 1 more lap to go. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Justin Allgaier wins, and I'm pissed about it, even though I love him. Allgaier wins, consolation prize. Daniel Hemrick 2nd, John Hunter 3rd, Custer 4th, Chandler Smith 5th. So the top 5 is all playoff guys. I can't believe there were any left based on the way those guys were running tonight. So for 6 of the 12 playoff guys, tonight went according to plan.
Not just from moving to the next round of playoffs, but get me on board. Let's keep going. Overcoming all the things
3rd win of the year.
that they've gone through and not in the challenges that have kept them from winning this race.
One thing we're going to see here shortly is Harper's design. Every year, his daughter, Harper, designs his playoff helmet. And this year, on the back of that helmet, it says, "It's your turn." Well, he worked for it, and he got it here at Bristol tonight. First race of the playoffs in the books, and it's Allgaier, the 37-year-old, who has secured a spot in the next round.
Bristol, baby.
And he's doing the Michael Waltrip celebration through the roof hatch.
Family's here with him. Rick Grant here to celebrate. Been a sponsor for Justin for a long time. There's Rick coming down to get a hug. windshield. There's his dad coming up on the wall as well. Gator. And Dave's down there to be a part of the celebration. Wife Ashley there.
Talking to her right now. He said on the radio before he came in, get the kids here. However it happens, get them here. I want them to help celebrate this because this is yet another special win for Justin Allgaier in 2023, and it comes as the playoff starts. There's Jim Pullman right there. You called him your hero. Can you believe y'all just did this?
No, I can't. Your fans, y'all are awesome. I can't even say enough. How cool is it that I got the battle with the boss man, Dale Jr.? Just cannot say enough for this team. You know, I owe a huge thank you to Jason Burdett. This team has done such an amazing job at this racetrack. Since I started in junior motorsports, we led a lot of laps, and the monkey was definitely on our back. And the pit strategy there, man, coming down pit road all by myself.
That strategy flip. When he pitted by himself, I thought there was no damn chance. Speaks to how good the 7 was and how good Justin Allgaier is.
Brand employees and customers are here. He's been on me about winning in a brand car, and we've not been able to do it. But every one of these guys, all of our partners.
Where's Junior? Probably still getting checked out in the care center. He was looking at his leg. I hope he didn't get burnt.
I'm speechless, man. This place, Jim Pullman and I circled this place on our calendar when we started the year. Before we ever even took a green flag lap, and we said we want to win Bristol. And man, we won Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. Let's go!
Take us a little deeper into that shakeup. Yes, Jason Burdett for all those years helped build this 7 team. A lot of success there. You didn't get the championship. It seemed time for change, and Jim came aboard, and the group now has their Bristol victory, and they're on to the second round of the playoffs.
That's huge, you know, not only for myself, but for all of our partners. And, you know, I re-signed this week to go back to junior motorsports again for another year, and we just haven't announced it yet. So, y'all are stuck with me for another year, at least in this 7 car.
Well, now he's announced it.
As good as this thing is, it's really impressive. Just so proud of this team. The pit stops today were amazing. Again, I just cannot say enough. I don't know if this is shots fired for the playoffs, but man, it feels good going to these next 2 and know that we can go have some fun and try to get 2 more wins.
Congratulations. Bristol belongs to Justin Allgaier tonight.
The chaos of Bristol.
Catches up with Kim Kuhn right now.
Junior interview.
That's right, the boss has to watch the interview from the care center, not the end you wanted. You smell terrible, by the way. You smell like a fire. What happened?
Yeah, we got a hole in my pants. Somehow or another, the shifter tunnel caught on fire. I saw some smoke in the car, and I smelled it, and I was like, hopefully that's not me. But it was that last lap, I saw a big fireball down in the tunnel in the car, and I felt it. Obviously, my uniform was burning up. And I was like, I can't keep going. I got to stop. And usually when you stop, the fires get bigger. So I pulled over by the pit stall, and some of them guys were pretty alert, and they helped me out. And I hate it. We're going to finish in the top 10, maybe top 5. We had a shot at winning it if the car was going to run good at the end. But trying not to mess nobody's night up at the same time. So it was hard, you know, but I had fun.
I know at the end you won it. You led 47 laps, though, and you're the winning owner. You get to celebrate with Justin Allgaier. Did you get everything you wanted out of the day as an owner and a driver?
Oh, yeah. I had fun. I had a blast. Check that box. And Justin wins. Brand car wins. Great for Rick and his whole team. Thanks to all the fans. We had a great crowd tonight, and Hellman's car was fast, man. I just never knew. After we drove up there and led laps, legitimately, I couldn't believe it.
47 of them!
I was like, man, what's going on? But it makes me want to do more. But I'm going to Homestead, so I'll see everybody there. We'll have some fun at Homestead riding the fence.
Get up to victory lane.
That's right.
That's Dale Earnhardt Jr. making it look like he can do this still every week.
I love you, Junior.
That didn't sell some Homestead tickets. I can't wait to watch.
Let's go win Homestead now.
It took a fire to knock him out of this one. What can you do there in Miami?
Good point. He had a top 5 on lock with a shot at a win.
That he didn't get to win with Jason Burdett, but this 17.
Oh, man. I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys. I got unnecessarily stressed about an Xfinity race because somebody I really, really give a shit about was in it and had a shot to win and got fucked over. But Junior Motorsports, woo! Nice car. I'll see you guys later.